Well. 3 of the so-called pro-Palestinian activists who were arrested at the anti-Israel protest have now been found guilty. Guilty of what? Hate speech? Oh no, actual terrorism. Now, for those who live in London or other major capital cities in the Western world, you're kind of used to getting these protests every single weekend, primarily on Saturdays. And of course, a whole range of type of people will come. Some people are just naive, thinking they're just supporting innocent people. Some people are very much activists in terms of the political left, and some people are Islamists. The problem is, the police are struggling when it comes to tackling the hateful part of these protests. Well, until now, because there's a lot of pressure on not just the police, but also the justice system to act. For example, 3 of these people, we're going to show you exactly who they are. They were going around, and you can see this picture on the back of their jackets and the coats. They had pictures of the paragliders. You remember the paragliders? Yeah, on the 7th of October? That's what they did, Hamas. And of course, Hamas is a banned organization. If you show support to a banned or a terrorist organization, it's against the Terrorism Act. And of course, you will be convicted and you will be found guilty. But I'm going to also show you exactly the conversation that happened inside the court, because the defense lawyer said something really interesting. Well, before we start, let's get to know our 3 convicts. First one is Pauline Ankunda, who is 26 years old, and she's still obsessed with wearing face nappies because she either really cares about public health or she has something to hide. The second one is Noimutu Olainka Taiwo, who is 27 and built some sort of garden on her head. I don't know. I'm guessing it's just paint green. I don't know. It's maybe a supporter of Extinction Rebellion. Of course, a supporter of face nappies, but also capitalist enough to buy expensive headphones. And the last lady, of course, she also supports face nappies. Heba Al-Hayek, who is 29 years old, and she also showed support to the Islamists and Hamas. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because their lawyer was trying to defend them, of course, and it's very difficult to defend something like that. But, as a lawyer, you have to find a way to lie and find any excuse to get your client to win, of course. He thought, okay, you literally were carrying pictures of the paragliders, the exact same angle as what the pictures we have from Hamas. What can we do about this? Well, the prosecutor, Brett Weaver, told the court the displaying of these images could be viewed as celebrating the use of the paragliders' tactics. Well, obviously. But Mark Summers, KC, their lawyer representing them, said the police had mistaken what they saw and were fed a narrative by partisan social media groups. What could they be mistaken with? Yes, he said that they were actually displaying a cartoon parachute used as a symbol of peace. Brilliant. Yeah, it was just a symbol of peace. It's the same thing. Same thing when they were going against those people who were chanting jihad and everything else, and they were saying, no. What we actually mean, we were in a struggle. With that inner peace. It's a very, very spiritual thing, jihad. Oh yeah, you should do jihad every Tuesday. Yeah, it was just a symbol of peace. Parachutes. What's wrong with parachutes? It's peaceful. What? Unfortunately, the judges were not stupid. They were like, yeah, we're not going to believe this story. It's complete nonsense. You're supporting Hamas and you're going to jail. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.